Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with a goalkeeping glove review, second of the new glove reviews here on Great Save, and we're taking a closer look at a brand new glove from Uhlsport. This is the Cybertec ULTRAGRIP, and I'm going to review it. I'm going to give it the lowdown. I'm going to get up close and personal and get my hands in these absolute beasts, because they are creating a massive buzz around the goalkeeping marketplace at this moment in time. And I want to get a bit closer with the product and really give you an insight in what you get for your money, because these are the most expensive gloves I've ever reviewed here on Great Save. These are a whopping £170. They are big money, but there's a lot of tech that's gone into these products. Right, time to get our hands in them. So initial first impressions is something I like to do on the channel, and my initial impressions were I really like the colorway before I even got my hands in a pair. I love the cyan. I really like it, that blue with the black and the white. I think it's a real summer colorway, and the launch being in summer 25, I think the timing of it was absolutely tremendous, and the fact it's been so dry and warm here in the UK, these are brilliant if you're starting out your new campaign. So right out of the box for me, these are really, really sharp. You all know I'm a massive fan of the Uhlsport foams throughout the years, a massive fan of absolute grip, and this is the Ultra Grip foam. I've actually never seen it in the flesh before till now, so this is literally the first time I've seen it. I've not had a pair of Uhlsport in my hands for such a long time. I said in other videos I was exclusively working with one brand, which I'm no longer, and I now have that ability to review and touch any goalkeeper's glove. So I haven't had a look at Uhlsport in a very, very long time. And though a lot of gloves look very similar in imagery, the one thing I'm noticing from the brand sending me in product is how far the products have been kicked on, and how technology is evolving, how latex is evolving. And that is the one thing I've really noticed with these. They've got high grippy lines on the palm, and it is really tacky. I had a lightweight film that I removed from the get-go, but it was really easy to remove, not like all the other brands. Manufacturing, let's find out where they're manufactured, because it looks to me that the product is where it's always been made. It's a German foam by the looks of things. Always have a look at the tags. It's made in China, which is what I expected. It's quite a long tag there, which probably just needs snipping off just to get rid of that. So initial impressions, I really like it. I need to get my hands in them now and have a real feel for what the sizing's like. This is the classic cut, the top one, not the HM version. There are other versions I'm going to be reviewing. And getting your hand in the gloves, I've already tried them on. They are really, really snug, like really, really tight. Like the whole body is narrow through the backhand. It is really tight. I've got quite skinny hands, and I've got to say they are super, super snug. But I do really like the fit, I've got to be honest. But the price tag I know is hefty on these. The strap on it is the exclusive strap. Really nice strap this. It locks on once, locks on again. I like that strap on the backhand. Actually, for this glove with the extended backhand on it, I think it works really, really well. Really tacky as you expect with these high grippy lines. This brand new foam that Uhlsport have been using. I don't know how long they've been using it for now. I think it's a period of time, but how it performs in the wet, I don't know. I would love to get your opinions if you have done, so get involved in the comments box below. Classic cut, it is a big favourite with a lot of professional goalkeepers. Ultimate contact, Uhlsport say you get with the ball with this cut on the gloves, because you have a really interesting cut. I'm going to break it down a bit more once I've got the other hand on, so it's time to get the other hand on. I love putting new gloves on. There's nothing like that feeling of putting brand new goalkeeper gloves on. You will know that feeling. They smell really nice as well. Like out of the packet, that goalkeeping glove smell, you could almost know that they've come from China. I just knew that from the minute I pulled them out. But the fingers are cut really well. There's a negative seam on the index finger there. it kind of wraps around. So the latex wraps, I try and get it on camera so you can see it. It wraps around really, really nicely, and it's all stitched inside. So it's a very clean cut. Obviously it's the classic cut. So you've got the flat cut with the 2 middle fingers with a latex gusset in it as well. But it does fit quite nice because they're quite narrow fingers. But the outer seams are all tidied up, and it's all put in seam, all wrapped around under as well. So you've got wrap under, you've got wrap over thumb. I really like the thumb, I've got to say. I'm a big fan of it. I think it fits really nice. I like the way it's pulled a little bit more than what I've seen it before in the thumb. It's just wrapped up that bit more, and it is finished off really, really well. It's a real smart finished glove. You can see they've put a lot of time into it. A little bit of like deep embossing for movement on the fingers there, on the outer fingers. I'm not sure if it makes loads of difference really, maybe a little bit gimmicky, but I've got to say it is a really, really, really nice glove, and it's got to be, hasn't it? It's £170. It's big money, and I'd love to know what they're like out on the field. So if you've used this foam, I'd love to get your thoughts on it as well, because it'd be really intrigued to see that. Quite long in the body on the backhand, but it's actually really nice material, like a really nice lightweight AeroPress material they've used. It's nicer than what you see in a lot of goalkeeper gloves these days, and it's used right throughout the backhand. Good breathability. I'll tell you what, you could, if it didn't have that strap on it, you could almost wear it without that strap if that strap wasn't put on there. But it does give a nice secure finish. It does make it a little bit bulkier there, but it's not the end of the world for me at all. Size 8 I've got. I'd always wear size 8 in gloves, and you find some brands come up bigger. I've tried Adidas recently, they come up quite big for size. I think with the Uhlsport, I think they're probably the tightest Uhlsport I've ever put on my hand, if I'm totally honest. They're definitely snugger than I've ever known Uhlsport. That's just my honest opinion, but in terms of high-end product, it's right up there for me. I'm super impressed with Uhlsport. It's a brand that I loved. So just so you can see a little bit more, like I said about the AeroPress in the backhand, the 3D flex with it as well. It's really, there's loads of freedom of movement through the backhand as well. That embossing I think is really nice that they've used on the palm for the sorry, that's the 3D embossing here. I spoke about that a few minutes ago. The logo kind of like sits underneath the silicone that's been put on the backhand as well. So look, they're available at many different retailers. Uhlsport Direct, they're there. They're available Pro Direct, Just Keepers, Keeper Sport, all across the world. You'll be able to get your hands in a pair of these Uhlsport gloves. And we've got more Uhlsport gloves coming to the channel in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. And this dual strap, this dual fit strap is used on quite a few of their models now. I quite like it. It's grown on me, and I think Uhlsport have really improved that, certainly over the last couple of years since I last had a pair of Uhlsport gloves on. Hope you've enjoyed the review of these brand new Uhlsport goalkeeper gloves. Top of the range and the most expensive Uhlsport gloves I've ever had here on the channel. It's the Cyberte ULTRAGRIP goalkeeper gloves, which have been reviewed by me, Martin Sanders, here on Great Safe.